Yeah.
Go along. Okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So now that we have the collar on, we want to make sure that we get contact and achieving our perception level.
Okay.
Right. So what's your number set at right now?
16.
Okay. On the bumpy button, hit button. Yep. Go ahead, just give a tap here.
Okay.
Tap.
Tap. Tap. Tap.
Tap.
Tap.
Tap.
Tap.
I'm going to bump it. Go to about 20.
Okay.
Maybe you end up on 21, 22. That's fine.
Okay.
General range. Yep. Tap. 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 So I can see the muscle switching.
Okay.
So, but it's not enough yet. So let's go ahead and go to 25.
Oh. Fitz.
And tap. 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 30.
Not surprising to me.
Yeah, this is normal for day one.
Yep. Okay. Fitz.
And tap. 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 Getting close. 35.
I can tell.
Yeah, you can see them moving around a bit.
I started to be like, what?
Yeah. Tap. 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 40. Tap. Okay. There's a big jump there, right?
Yeah.
One more? Okay. One more? All right. So here, you're getting a big jump, but you see how he's kind of unfazed? Tap.
Yeah.
Tap.
Oh, sorry.
Tap. Keep where you are. Pull towards you. Tap. 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 44.
Yeah, but he doesn't even jump anymore.
Tap. Tap. I can see the switch.
Yeah, I see it.
Tap. 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 50.
Wow.
And then it's mostly because when the dog moves, the contact points move.
This is great to do it right here.
A lot of distraction.
Yeah, totally.
Tap. 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 Better.
Yeah.
Tap. 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 55. Tap. 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 60. We might, we'll see, once we get started with the training, we might have to adjust it. Tap. 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 65. Tap. 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 I'm looking for something particular.
Okay.
Once I see it, tap. 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 Light people up. Tap. 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 Try pulling up your second handle. Tap. 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 Dress in. Tap behind.
Yes. And I know that it's like, okay, that's what's happening. Yeah.
Light people up. Tap. 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 There. We're going to see what we get with that. Okay. I feel either it's not good connection or he's so used to just doing whatever he wants which is not uncommon. Like he's not really receiving the power of the call. Okay. So what we're gonna work on today is leash walking.
Okay.
It can be a little frustrating, but just ride through it and you'll get there.
Okay.
When we do the leash walking stuff, what we train for is I teach dogs to walk to the left from the standard.
That's where I like it.
Okay. The basic foundation is when Fitz passes and goes ahead of you, he's going to be making an about 180 turn to the right and tapping simultaneously. So when I say tap, that's where you're pressing the button.
So I turn away from him.
Correct.
Okay.
You're walking with Fitz, he's going to go ahead of you, and you're going to give him the slack, you're going to turn, and you're going to start tapping.
Got it.
Until Fitz is here. Okay. Once Fitz is in position, you're going to relax. If he goes ahead, you're going to repeat that process, and you might get a little dizzy. Just a heads up. From the back and forth. If you don't see him getting it, we'll probably adjust it. Okay, because 75 is pretty high, but he's a pit. He's doing what he wants. So I'm not even surprised by it. But we'll make some adjustments as we go along. Okay. And where we will work. I think we can work right here. Okay?
Get up. Get up. Come on. Come on.
So here, go to turn to your right and tap, 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 and forward. Yep. To your right, tap, tap, forward. Good. Relax. To your right, tap, tap, forward. You're good. To your right, tap, tap. Good. Now here, pull to your left, keep moving forward, and tap, tap, tap. Grab higher as needed. There you go. You got it. Good. To your right, tap, tap, forward. Good. Forward. Pull to your left, tap, tap. Pull out to your left, tap, but keep going forward. Now go to your right. Tap, tap, forward, forward, keep going, tap, good. So see how he's coming to your right here?
Yeah.
You're gonna grab higher up on the leash and pull to your left as you tap from behind.
Okay.
So turn your face that way. Yep. Now start to pull towards your left. Yep, start bringing the leash. A little bit more. Yep. Tap, there you go, keep going, tap. Careful, careful, now forward. Good. To your right. Tap, tap. Good. Relax. Good. Keep forward. To your left, right. Tap, tap. Forward, tap, 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 tap. Forward, tap, tap, tap. Tap, tap. To your left, tap. Good. And relax. Good. Try coming a little bit so you avoid the pull. Turn to your right. Tap. Tap. Forward. Tap. Forward. Good. Relax. Your right, tap, 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 tap. Good. Relax. Good. Very good. Your right, tap, tap, tap. Good. Relax. Good.
This is great because he's doing it with all this distraction, which makes it even harder.
To your right, tap, tap, forward, tap, 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 tap. Good. And relax. Good. Tap, Tap forward. Good. You're at 75 right now? Yeah. Okay. Keep it there. Good. Keep forward. Right. Tap. Tap. Forward. Tap. Tap. I'm going to have you bump it. Let's go to 80. Slower. Stop. Okay, so he's lagging a little bit. But I'll have you stay how you are. Lightly pull forward and tap. There, right there. Good. So what we're trying to achieve here is that. That's the perfect position. His right shoulder next to your left leg. Okay? Now, with the heat and the pressure, he's lagging a bit. Not the biggest deal. We're going to see how he does over the course of the week. Okay? Questions so far with what you're doing? So, this is the importance, good, of finding the right number first before starting your exercise. Okay? Because if you start off at 15, you would still be going back and forth a lot, right? So I found a number that was concerning to him, making him think to himself, I need to do something because I don't like this, which made everything else a lot easier. Okay? Most people get really concerned with being too high or how the dog feels about things, and if you're stuck in that realm, it's going to take you forever, right? It's a balance of as low as possible, but as high as needed. So right like in that middle range. And right now, 75 to 80, to be honest with you, is fairly high. That number may dip as you do more work with them, right? Or that just may be his number, okay? Time will tell. So what we're doing here is we're conditioning Fitz that when he's not at your side, things happen. So he's tying in, when I feel this, if I come into Dad's left leg, everything stops. That's the safe place. A dog's first instinct when they feel this is typically to run away. Right? So we use a moving behavior or a moving command to condition him, don't ever run away. Run to my left leg eventually. Okay? Because we don't obviously want the dog running away to come to you, right? But this is the basis of all that stuff. Because if we don't condition that, it ends up being a problem in the long run. Okay? Questions so far?
No, this is great. What you don't realize is that we can't even usually walk over here.
Sure.
Doing this in front of all these dogs.
Yep. What's going to be a little harder is coming from your home here. Because he's going to think target, right?
Yeah.
So let's say you're going to spend an hour here at the dog park. You would do this exercise the moment you come out your front door. Okay? And maybe it takes you half an hour to get here. That's okay. The most important thing is keeping them here. And the first day takes half an hour. The next day takes 20 minutes. Then 10. Then 5.
Right.
You know, it's less and less.
Yeah.
So I had a client, he has a pit as well. And we were talking about how his experience. And he said that as soon as they left the lesson, he made his dog heel back to the car. He said it took him hours. get back to the car. And I was like, man, that's the extreme. Like, I wouldn't do it, but I'm glad you did. But he's made progress. But he understood. In the beginning, it was a lot of work. But he was so consistent that it became less, right? So I would make that something for yourself, right? So like if every day you always come here 3 times a day for like 30 minutes.
We don't walk over here ever.
Oh, because of the pulling? So then in that case, I'd use it as a, how would you say, a test.
Yeah.
Right? And who cares if you don't get to spend time in there? It's all about keeping them at your side as much as possible.
We'll spend some more time in there now that I have this. It's just in there, there's a lot of, it's just really small.
Sure.
And if 2 dogs go at it, he's in there.
Oh, I see. Yeah. I forgot you told me about that.
He's in there.
Sure. And you don't have to go in here, right?
Yeah.
But you can use it with testing with the walking at your side.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be surprised if you go up even higher than this. Because here he's outside of it, right? But moving towards the space is much different.
Yeah.
Okay?
Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Questions?
No.
So this whole time, like you've been, hanging out. A couple people walk by, a couple dogs walk by, and he's here. Okay. The reason why this is happening is just discipline.
Yeah.
That's all it is. Okay. So when I see these problem behaviors, people tend to target that behavior. Oh, my dog pulls towards dogs. I'm going to punish them for pulling towards dogs. I'm like, no. Teach them what they're supposed to do. Put discipline behind it, and then see what happens. A lot of times it fixes those issues. Okay? And there may be other things we're going to tie in as well, like a cohesive picture. But this is like the foundation of it. Okay? So I'm going to have you go ahead and start moving with Fitz again.
Take him.
Go ahead and start walking and see what he does. And tap. Forward. Good. And relax. And turn. Tap. Forward. Forward. Pull to your left. Keep going. And relax. Yep, keep forward. Slow. Slow. Keep forward. Forward. Yep, keep forward. You're good. Good. Slow. And turn. Tap forward. Forward. Good. Yep, relax. Good. Forward, tap, good. Good, slow, turn, tap, tap. Yep, good, and relax.
Yeah, you just nick him until you get him right where you want him.
Correct.
Relax.
Go ahead and pivot to your right. There you go. And relax and forward. So we're just resetting right there. There you go. Good. Good. Slow. Forward. Yep, forward. And relax. There you go. Yeah, keep forward, keep forward. Come around like that. You're good. There you go. Good. So because what's happening here, go ahead and relax. Good. Is that he's overcompensating, or he's getting really worried, and he's trying to get ahead of you. So if that happens, I will take move even quicker to bump him off, so he doesn't get the opportunity to cut in front of me. He's doing it because he's being more aware, so it's not a bad thing, but he's getting in the way. Good. Ready? And relax. Good. Slow. Slower. Stop. Light and go forward. Tap. 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 Right there. And relax. And brakes. Atta boy. So here, you're just being specific about where you want him to be, okay? That's okay. Ideally, right to left, right shoulder to left leg.
Yeah, a little bit further.
Look, that's okay. Before it was a little too much, over the foot or so.
Okay.
So then you anchor a light pull forward and that tap to bring him up closer. And what we should start to see, starts to opt more so for this position to avoid the correction in the first place, okay? When you came to that stop, he essentially stopped with you. You know why that is. I had to do something in particular. When you're moving this way, what did I have you do?
Oh, he starts slowing down.
Yes. Okay. So, you drive? Drive? Yeah. What do you do before you stop?
Slow down.
What do you do before you turn?
Slow down.
Same thing with the dog. Okay. So when you're walking with Fitz, on a regular walk, if you just stop abruptly, he will always pass you. Okay? Because it's too sharp, too abrupt. Much like if you just hit the brakes and you're going too fast, the person behind you will hit you. Okay? So I want you already on your walk to become aware and start applying that slowing down. Give Fitz the opportunity to slow down with you. Okay? Now if you slow down and Fitz keeps going, what does that tell you? He wasn't paying attention.
He doesn't understand.
Right. So if you've done your job and you slow down and he keeps going, how do you think you would fix it?
Give him a neck.
And
Pull back.
not a pull back.
A stop.
Stop.
Oh, a speed up.
Not a speed up. A turn.
Oh, a turn.
Yeah, yeah. Okay. You're a turn to your right.
Oh, I would turn. Yeah, because then he's gonna be like, oh shit.
Correct. Right. So like, let's say you're gonna come to a stop at a red light. You're walking with Fitz. Slow down. He goes. You would turn, tap him, and quickly turn again so that he stops with you at that red light. Okay. So anytime Fitz passes you, you'll always turn and tap to the right. Okay, always to the immediate 180 right to line them up. Okay. The slowing down is to give Fitz the opportunity to catch what you're doing so that he stops with you. Okay. But you know, if you've been walking for one direction for 15 minutes, he might go into autopilot mode, and then he'll just kind of forget about it. But those are the learning moments. Right now, like this, back and forth, the last 15 minutes is not realistic. Like you're going to be going from point A to point B, back to A, right? That's a little bit different. So slowing down or changing pace is something that I like to do to check if the dog's paying attention, right? Because it would be unfair to just turn out of nowhere. Of course, if he's walking with you. Okay? Correct. So that's why the slowing down is important. But if he passes you, you just turn. There is no worry about the warning or anything like that. Okay? Oh yeah, dog. Very good. So, let's say before the last 10 minutes, you were to stand here with Fitz, no collar. You had all the dogs off the side. What would that look like?
It wouldn't, because I'd be running after him.
Sure. But you see how he's just here.
Oh, it's cool. That's one thing I don't know about other dogs, but with Fitz, what I love him, he is focused on my eyes. He isn't up my eyes.
Yeah, he's been looking right at you, right? Now this is more to the extreme than I see, but it's not uncommon because now that there's physical discipline, I'm making him more aware of you. Because when he's not paying attention to you, this contraction happens, it's unpleasant, but when he's got his attention on you and he's following your lead, it doesn't happen. And that's how we start to teach the dog, like, hey, pay attention to me. So like with treats, it's like, look at me, right? But then if there's something more distracting, forget about it. Exactly. With this, I can always override the distractions if you layer it in correctly. Okay? This is why I insist when I train dogs, this is why I use this.
Yeah, it's great. I knew it would be great.
Questions so far?
No, I think he's doing great.
He's doing really well. Good. So I'm gonna have you give some slack here, and I'm gonna have you just go back and forth with Fitz. I'm not gonna tell you when to correct them. I'm gonna see when you recognize that you need to correct them. Okay. Questions?
No?
You're at what number? 80?
Yeah.
Let's go to 65. You've had some time to rest. You might be okay with the lower number. And you got 3 dogs.
Okay.
Decided you got 3 dogs.
And I'll try. It's okay to get him going without a nick if he goes, right?
Right. If you walk and he walks,
Exactly.
nothing happens.
Yeah.
Like that. Good. Good. Good.
You did that without any, nothing.
Good. Good.
Dad, you know dogs are flying for touch, right?
Very nice.
Well, you didn't even. That dog came up to me to give him.
Excellent. Go ahead and turn this way. Now walk slowly, but keep walking. Slow, forward, yep, relax, good. Keep forward, but slow. Go ahead and pick it up. Nice. Good. Good. Good and slow. Slower. Stop. Beautiful. Very good. He's doing really well. So here, like you see his face and everything, all that is done through stress. Okay, because nobody likes this stuff, of course, right? But as he starts to understand the game, he can go like, oh, as long as I'm here, follow dad, slow down with dad, I can avoid everything.
Yeah, this is a.
Correct. So, as you work with Fitz, you're going to start to see him be even better, right? That's very common for people when they see the progress to kind of lay back on the discipline, hoping that the dog will continue on their own.
No, Lindsay's still they still do Hawk is still on his
Collar and yeah.
his collar and she's always got this in her hand.
Correct. So Fitz will be a good dog if you make him be a good dog or a better dog, right?
Well, he'll be the dog I want.
Exactly. Because if left to his own devices, he's going to do what's best in his interest, right? And that's just opportunistic behavior. He's not doing it to be mean, right? He's just like, hey, there's a dog. I want to go say hi, right? So you always want to make sure that you're establishing all these things. And it starts with this, okay? It doesn't seem like much, but this simple exercise, when I work with a lot of my dogs, fixes a huge chunk of behaviors that people are struggling with, from overexcitement to reactivity, to leash pulling, all those things. Even like destructive behavior in the house, because it's structured discipline that focuses the brain. This is like exhausting, because he's having to. He can't do what he normally does. He has to follow your lead. So it's not just the physical, the walking. It's the mental. Of, okay, I can't do anything but I wanted, like I used to. Okay. So when it comes to practicing this, what's your routine like with Fitz?
What we do, so we'll give you the whole deal. So in the morning, he sleeps in, I take a shower, we get up, we go outside. He's amazing. He goes to the bathroom always within 5 seconds.
Okay.
Just right away, hop in the car, go to work.
Sure.
We have the day at work. I get home at around 3, 4, whatever. We take a 4-mile walk.
Nice.
Come home and relax for the rest of the night.
Okay. For that 4-mile walk, is it pure walk or is there a stop for like him to be Fitz?
No, pure walk. It starts here. It goes all the way up to Michigan, Wacker, down Wacker to Michigan to Old Town back around.
Okay. So when you do your walk, you're keeping Fitz here as much as you can.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, I'm really actually not keeping him there. I like it when he's there, but I let him kind of go where.
You're fine.
Yep, you're fine.
So when we're practicing this, okay, because you have controlled and uncontrolled, and there's like no in between really, okay. So I do 80% work with 20% play. So let's say that walk takes you an hour, okay. 45 minutes would be structured heel, and then 15 minutes could be Fitz loose, okay. Because he won't differentiate. Because typically what people go by is the dog pulling. Oh, he's not pulling that much, and they kind of just roll with that. But that eventually works back to, you're fine. Eventually works back to,
Can you get by?
it works its way towards the dog pulling again.
Okay.
Right? So it's very black and white. So that walk, and you can do the entire hour, I don't care. But if anything, if you want to give Fitz time to just be loose and enjoy meandering, 15 minutes of that to 45 minutes of the structure. Okay? Your dog becomes what you allow them to practice. So if you practice non-structure, he becomes a non-structure, do what I want, breed dogs whenever I want type of dog. Right? All you're doing is putting rules to things. That's it, right? You're saying